All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. The Lebanese group Hezbollah has confirmed that their chief, Syed Hassan Nasrallah, has been assassinated in an Israeli bombing. Now, the IDF announced Nasrallah's assassination was carried out by a squadron of F-15 jets equipped with bunker-busting bombs. The strike also took out a commander of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Al-Quds Force in Lebanon. Now, Israel's defense minister has said that his country's war is not with the Lebanese people, but with the proxies that threaten Israel's existence.
The state of Israel has eliminated Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah. He was the murderer of thousands of Israelis and foreign citizens. He was an immediate threat to the life of thousands of Israelis and other citizens. To our enemies, I say, we are strong and determined. To our partners, I would say, our war is your war. And to the people of Lebanon, I say, our war is not with you. It's time to change.
Now, Hezbollah's chief's death was condemned by Iran's axis of resistance, including Hamas and the Yemen-based Houthi rebels, who have said that Nasrallah's assassination will only strengthen resistance. Now, the United States has stated that it did not have any advanced knowledge of these Israeli bombings, and the American Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin spoke with the Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant as the operation reportedly was already underway. The Israeli army spokesperson Daniel Hagari, on the other hand, stated that the killing of Hassan Nasrallah makes the world and the state of Israel a safer place.
I know that you're seeing reports of a significant strike in Beirut today. I spoke by phone earlier with my counterpart in Israel, Minister Gallant. The United States was not involved in Israel's operation.
The news first broke after the Israeli military spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Shoshani, wrote in a post on the social media site X, and I quote him here, "Hassan Nasrallah is dead." The Israeli military then announced the Hezbollah chief will no longer be able to terrorize the Israeli people. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has condemned what he has described as Israel's short-sighted and foolish policy. He also added that Israel would not be able to bring the robust structure and the strength of the Hezbollah down. Reportedly, in view of Nasrallah's assassination, Khamenei has been moved to a secure location under heightened security. Iran has also cancelled all flights to Lebanon. Hezbollah's chief was assassinated alongside the group's southern front commander Ali Karki and another top commander Muhammad Ali Ismail at an underground command complex. The IDF claims that Hezbollah's entire military chain of command has now been eliminated. The footage released by the Israeli army shows what it says are Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and the Army Chief Herzi Halevi and the Air Force Chief Tomer Bar at a command center during the operation. Now, Israel claims that it has been planning this attack on Hassan Nasrallah for a pretty long time.
אנחנו בסופו של דבר, אחרי תקופה ארוכה של הכנה של הרבה מאוד יכולות ללבנון, התחלנו לממש. גם התקיפה הזו הוכנה במשך זמן רב, היא יצאה בזמן הנכון בצורה מאוד חדה, ואנחנו עכשיו עוברים להכין בצורה מאוד חדה גם את הדברים הבאים. בסופו של דבר, אני מדגיש עוד פעם, מוכנות C בכל הגזרות שלנו, כל הכוחות, כולל חבירה לארגונים האחרים, צריך להיות תיאום מאוד טוב, מוכנות מאוד.
All right, now to give us more updates in terms of what is happening at this moment in Lebanon, we're being joined by Ms. Nadine Madzoub, who's a senior journalist. She's joining us live from Lebanon at this moment. Ms. Madzoub, bring us up to speed with what the mood is like at this moment in the aftermath of the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah. What is the mood like in Lebanon at the moment?
Let me start by saying that now while we're talking, Israel has launched a new wave of airstrikes against Lebanon, bombarding the suburbs of Lebanon, Dahye, where Hezbollah, the hub of Hezbollah, as well as many cities in the north in the south mainly, and Beqa and Mount Lebanon. So this is happening now while talking. This new wave was launched like minutes before we started this interview. On the other hand, definitely there is a huge shock among the community of Hezbollah regarding the death of their chief commander, Hassan Nasrallah, who was a person that whom they trust and they believe in as the good leader for their ideology. Nevertheless, a bit of chaos happened in the street in terms of the people in this community started, because they are under shock, they started weeping and wailing, actually, in different areas of the cities. Now the army is everywhere, the Lebanese army, trying to at least secure the minimum of security among people.
Right.
On the other hand, we have many new displaced family, because yesterday it was really a very tough night on Lebanon. The whole country was heavily, intensively bombarded by strikes, especially after the big one that attacked Hassan Nasrallah and his commanders, leaders with him. Up till now, we don't have any clear number about the casualties,
Right.
waiting to see how things will move on.
Now, considering that Hassan Nasrallah has now been assassinated, he's the topmost leader of the Hezbollah movement. Do you think that this will make the Israelis stop and perhaps look for a potential cessation of hostilities with Lebanon? Or is this a situation that is likely to continue, given the fact that there are members of the Hezbollah who may still want to oppose Israel and may continue to fire rockets into Israel, even if they are very crude rockets?
Well, obviously, I cannot assume or tell what the Israeli government is thinking or planning. What I know is what I just mentioned, that they didn't stop actually after killing or assassinating Hassan Nasrallah. Now, while talking, a new wave was launched, and it's still going on all over Lebanon, starting with Beirut, Dahye, or south, or in different region in Mount Lebanon. So basically, they are. It seems that they are moving forward with their plan, which is moving Hezbollah, whoever was the leader, moving this organization behind Litani. And maybe they are looking for more than that, which is making Hezbollah really disabled to attack Israel, knowing that after announcing the death of Hassan Nasrallah, a new rocket wave was launched against Israel, just to say that we are still here and we will continue fighting against Israel. Now, I think we should see how Iran will act after this massive loss.
Right.
We have to see what their reaction, not only verbally, how they will react literally to solve or to move on with what happened. Their statements are saying that they will continue fighting, and but we need to see how this will be implemented.
Indeed. And also considering the political structure within Lebanon, which is very complex, where Hezbollah is not just a militant faction which has an army of its own. There is a political system, which goes beyond Hezbollah. There's the Prime Minister of Lebanon, Najib Mikati. Do you think the Lebanese government would be talking to the Israelis, or do you think the Israelis would be interested in perhaps talking to the Lebanese Prime Minister Najib Mikati to bring about some kind of cessation of hostilities at the moment?
First of all, let me say that there is no talk between the Lebanese government and the Israeli government, not direct, at least not direct talk, because the Lebanese government consider, and the Lebanese people as well, consider Israel as the enemy. Now, Israel is attacking only one side, as they are saying, as they are pretending, only one side, which is Hezbollah, who is threatening them. That does not mean that a talk will be implemented now between the Lebanese government and the Israeli government. This is too premature to talk about. We are still in a war. We are still trying to see how things will end. Again, we have to see how Iran will support what happened in Lebanon. They said that they will support Lebanon 100% with in different ways. Up till now, if they were supporting Lebanon, nothing of that would happen. We have to wait and see. Actually, I don't want to sound like prejudgmental, but still the situation is very unpredictable.
That is true.
Major events and incidents are happening maybe every hour. So we have to wait and see how things will move on.
Indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Ms. Nareen Madzoub, for joining us from Lebanon and getting us all those updates there. Thank you very much indeed. We'll, of course, come back to you as this story, of course, continues to evolve.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.